Is with us in Australia. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Wow, man, it is so good seeing all of you. Hold on, let me. Hold on. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hold on. Let me. I just want to hold on a second. Hold on. Good morning. Good morning. Mr. Julian Lewis, Regional Director. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Miss Sensational. Love the glasses, young lady. Marie, down there in San Diego. Good morning. ¿Cómo está acá? Me bute. Aha. Salama. Mr. Daryl Rance, I like that red on, sir. Mr. Freddie Sherman, good morning. Miss Caroline Baker, good morning. Celia, good morning. Miss Batiste, good morning. Miss Kinko in Japan, oh my God. Oh, I'm so honored. Oh my goodness. Thank you. On next Tuesday, we're going to show you guys some video of what happened this weekend. Miss Caroline Baker, you on the call? Were you there? It was an amazing call. We're going to show you guys that. Mr. Dave Colbert, thank you so much. Miss Diane Collins, Australia. Hello, Mr. Payon. Mr. Ismail. Man, that was a powerful call. Mr. Casey Snyder, thank you so much. Mr. Christopher, good seeing you this morning, sir, down in Southern Cal. Hello, Miss Willie Cribbs, thank you so much. Miss Kathleen Williams, thank you so much. Mr. Bree Clemens, can we give him a hand? Mr. Bill Bailey, thank you so much. Miss Pat Robinson, good morning. Miss Natasha Ismail, good morning, dear. Mr. Marvin Carter, good morning, sir. Miss Marcia Carter, good morning. Good morning. Christina, good morning. Tracy Gilmore, Baker Group, thank you. Mr. Lance, Miss Inez, Miss Anna Inez in Texas, good morning. Miss Ursula Allen, good morning. Miss Kathleen Ferndale, Mr. Mills, good morning, sir. Miss T. Hayes, good morning. Mr. Hussein Ismail, the husband of our guest speaker today, good morning. Sam Foster, Mr. Jordan C., good morning. Mr. Sam Foster, good morning. Great job, I was on Zoom. Thank you, sir. Mr. Al Randolph, good morning. Miss Martinez up in Iowa, good morning. And B, good morning so much. Thank you for joining. Frank and Patricia Bowman up in Elk Grove, California. Mr. Harold Gaston, thank you. Mr. Winston Herbert, thank you so much. Ed Navarro, good seeing. Gary DeBose, you look more handsome than ever. Like that picture of you. Miss Mary Perez, good morning. Mr. Dwight Williams, good morning, sir. Miss Duffy, of the bakery organization. Miss Wendy Bird, thank you for joining the call. Celia, good morning. See, Miss Belinda Batiste came in, sir. Rose Guerrero and Chris King. Wow, good morning. Hope you guys had a little time off to have a little good fun. Thank you so much. Miss Melissa Vaughn, thank you for joining the call this morning. Oh my goodness, we got excited about the speakers, you guys know. I've got a special person that is going to introduce our speaker. Hold on, you ready, sir? You ready to, we're going to introduce you, okay. You want me to turn it off first and then you're going to introduce her? Okay. All right, hold on. Good morning. I'm a guest speaker. I'm Al's cousin. My name is Waldo, and I'm here to introduce the guest speaker for today. And I'm so excited to be here with my cousin for the holidays. And we're so excited he's gonna let me introduce the speaker. Hi, Mr. Julian Lewis. I know that guy. He's an amazing guy. Yeah, his dad was a dentist. Well, anyway, our guest speaker for today, she hails from Fresno, California. She is an amazing leader and speaker. We're so excited about having her. And this weekend, while I'm visiting my cousin here in Vegas, she's gonna let me introduce the lady of the hour. Her name is Miss Natasha Ismail. So without further ado, can we introduce the great Miss Natasha Ismail?
Good morning.
I can see clearly.
Good morning. I'm glad, because with those glasses, if you can't see clearly, then Houston, we have a problem. So good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much, Mr. Thomas, for the introduction. And I can say Mr. Thomas. I don't know what your first name is, cousin, but nice to meet you. I can't wait to see you in person. Awesome. So thank you so much, Mr. Thomas, for this morning. I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. And I would send out your last minute messages because I couldn't sleep last night. And I know any night that I can't sleep, we know it's going to be a fire call the next day. So if you need to get your last minute reminders, get them out. You need to get your notebooks and your pens, get them out, because we're about to go and 2021 starts now. So one thing that, well, first of all, I appreciate Mr. Thomas so much for even giving me the opportunity to speak to everyone today. Now, one thing that I completely admire about him is he did something that is the reason why we're all here today. He did something that not a lot of people do. He did something that a lot of people want to do. They want to have that foundation, but they don't do it. This one thing, if you do this, you're right. And if you are on the opposite side, you're right. So what's that one thing? Type it in the chat. What's this one thing that I'm talking about that you need? Mr. Willie Cribb, morning. What's that one thing that you need to build a foundation on in order to do anything in life? Type it in the chat. Anyone? Any takers? Any takers? Let's see. Come on, guys. Monday. Let's see. Consistency. Okay. Belief. Mr. Dave Culver. That's why you are nicknamed the professor. It's belief. So I know that with everything going on right now, this is the one thing, if you don't have this, especially in this industry, you ain't gonna make it. Just straight up. Like, if you don't believe, you're not gonna make it. And the one thing that Mr. Thomas did was he believed. Now think about it. When he first started, coming from the background that he has, being a real estate mogul, having, having big businesses, small, everything. I don't give too many details, but everything. Just think about when he went to his family and friends saying, hey, so I'm starting this. I know I got all of that over there, but this is what I'm starting. Who's with me? What do you think the responses were that he got? Do you think everybody was just like, oh my God, Al, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm with you. Let's do it. I support you 100%. I got you. Whatever you need, I got you. Do you think that's the response he got? Or was it like, you're going to do one of those things? What? After everything that you built, after everything that you have, after the house you live in, all the car, all of that stuff, you're going to do one of those things? You crazy. You going to jail. You're going to jail. I don't know what. You're going to jail. Those are the reactions that people in our industry get. And we know that. We know that these are the reactions that we get, especially once you go through it. Now, when people are new, you're not expecting that. So the first time you kind of run into that, you're just like, why are they saying that? I get it. We pay bills. We help people save money on bills, and we make money on the bills. And then we show other people how to do the same thing. I had somebody last night tell me, this is a dream come true. This is a dream come true. I was like, I kind of froze, not gonna lie, because his energy that he had, and when he said, this is a dream come true, who wouldn't want to take advantage of this opportunity? I was like, where have you been all my life? Like, the person that introduced me to him, I was like, hey, I'm like, we're all going places, okay? That's how it's supposed to be. Those are the people that you want to find. Those are your people. If not everybody believes in you, it's because they're not meant to go with you. You can't expect other people to see the vision that God gave you. It is your vision, not anybody else's vision. So you can't blame someone. One of my mentors asked me this. He said, would you get mad at a blind person for stepping on your foot? And I was like, no. But if they're white shoes, I mean, I might be a little like, oh my God, they're white shoes, right? Just kidding. But he said, would you get mad at a blind person for stepping on your foot? And I said, no. And he said, just like that, there's a lot of blind people out there, but you can't blame them for being blind. You can't blame them for not seeing what you see if they're blinded. Think about how you've been brought up. Think about how everybody's been brought up. You have been conditioned from the moment you set foot into a classroom. Think about it. The teacher would say, sit down. Everybody sat down. She ring the bell, you go to lunch. They ring the bell, you go back inside. And then guess what? Same thing in elementary, same thing in middle school. We're conditioned by the bell. We ain't saved by the bell, we're conditioned by the bell, okay? And then guess what? High school, same thing. College, same thing, but there was no bell because you had to keep track yourself. But then when you came out and went to a job, same thing. Same thing. So everybody's beliefs are different. Their beliefs and their level of beliefs are different. So write that down. You cannot blame a blind person for not seeing what you see. They can't. So we can't get mad at them. Now, I'm going to tell you a story real quick. There was a little boy one day at school, and the teacher said, hey, little boy, I need you to take this letter and go give it to your parents. Don't open it, don't read it, don't do anything. Just take it, give it to your parents. So he was super happy. He's like, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. I wonder what's in this letter. He was so excited. And he goes home and he tugs out her dress and he says, Mom, my teacher gave me a letter. Here it is. She told me I couldn't open it. And she told me it was only for you and for you to read it. So the mom opens the letter and she starts crying. Profusely crying. And the son looks up at her and he's like, Mom, what does it say? Why are you crying? And the mom, as she was weeping, having tears run down her face, she said, dear mom, whatever her name was, your son is a genius. Your son is way too smart for this school. I don't think there's anybody that is competent enough to teach your child at this school. Therefore, I think you should look for another institution or look somewhere else because there's no one here that can teach your son because of how brilliant he is. So the boy was so happy. He's like, oh my God, this is great. I'm a genius. Mr. Casey Carter, stop it. He's like, I'm a genius. This is great. This is great. And so the mom starts homeschooling him, and he turns out to be the person that invented the incandescent light bulb. One day when his mom passed away, he was going through her office, he was going through the papers, and he found the real letter. The real letter from the school said, Dear Mrs. Edison, your child is incompetent. Your child is mentally disabled. Your child can no longer stay at this school because he is not compatible with the kids at this school. And yet he went to change the world. He invented light bulbs. He invented all of this stuff. All of these light bulbs here. We'd still be in darkness with candles and lanterns if it wasn't for him. All because his mom believed in him. His mom told him, you are a genius. They said you're a genius. They said you're too smart to be going to that school. We bringing you home. You're too smart to be there. Now imagine if his mom would have read him the letter. What would his belief level have been in himself? In himself. As a young boy, he was like 8 years old. Imagine that. What is something that somebody's told you in the past that's preventing you from going to where you need to go? From where you see yourself going? Do you have a blind person telling you directions? And nothing against it, I'm just saying, vision-wise, who are you letting tell you where to go? I had a teacher in 4th grade. I wasn't going to tell this story, but 4th grade. She told my parents to come to the classroom. And we know that's the worst thing that you want to hear from a teacher, okay? You never want your teacher to say, hey, I need to talk to your mom and dad. I need to talk to your mom and dad. I was like, what? I'm doing all my homework. Why? So my mom came in the classroom, and this lady had some issues. Like the teacher, I'm not even going to go there, but she just didn't like me. Okay. Like she didn't like me. So she sat my mom down, and I sat right next to her, and the room was quiet. And you could hear a pin drop in that room. And she said, Mrs. Quimmerden, I don't think Natasha is going to make it past the 4th grade. My 4th grade teacher. And it was really weird because before that, I had straight A's in all my other classes. 3rd grade, 2nd grade, 1st grade, all the teachers loved me. And then 4th grade, the teacher tells my mom, you know, she can't read at the 4th grade level. She isn't doing the assignments like how I want the assignments done. So I think you should look at putting her in another classroom with the kids that have lower reading levels. How do you think my mom felt at that moment? And the fact that I was there, that was just worse because I have a teacher telling me stuff. But the type of person that I am, that I've always been, is you tell me I can't do something, what am I going to do? I'm going to go do it. So obviously, if you're giving me books that I don't want to read, if you're making me read stuff that has nothing to do with what we're supposed to be learning in the 4th grade, yes, we learned about the Oregon Trail. Yes, we read books on the Oregon Trail. But if you give me extra reading, and this is what she did, gave me extra books to read. I was like, what makes you think I'm going to do extra reading if I'm not even doing the other reading you're giving me? What? How? Are you like, let me teach the class, please, right? So she gave me extra homework. She gave me extra reading. And guess what? I flew past all those books just to prove her wrong. I did all the AP homework that she gave, and my reading level went 2 grades up. 2 grades up, and she still wouldn't admit it. How much belief did she have in me? Not any. But did it matter? No, it didn't matter. Why? Because what's the most important thing? Who needs to believe in who? You, yourself, yourself. She told me I wouldn't make it past the 4th grade. I want you guys to catch this. I don't even know why I'm telling this story. Past the 4th grade, 4, quattro, 4, okay? 4th grade. I got my high school diploma. I got my associate's degree. I got my bachelor's degree, and I got my master's degree. Where's that teacher now? It doesn't matter what anybody else tells you unless you start believing it. The moment you start believing something negative that somebody else is telling you about yourself, you've lost. You're done. It's game over for you. If anybody tells you anything otherwise, you need to put blinders on and earmuffs on, put beats on. I don't care, but don't listen to them. Just imagine if I would have listened back then and said, oh, well, I guess I'm stupid. Just imagine. Can you just imagine? I would not be here right now. Because my friend that showed me this industry, this business, I met in grad school. In grad school. Every single thing that you've gone through led you to this very moment. There's people that have seen this business for the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th time. And they're now taking advantage of it because it wasn't their time back then. And they let the opportunity go. And just like Tony Kupa says, just like Mr. Lewis has said before, opportunity is never missed. It's just passed on to somebody else that's willing to take it. Are you going to miss this opportunity or are you going to take it? We're going into 2021. When you start a home-based business or when you start in this industry, your friends and family might be the last ones to support you. They'll be the first ones to say no and the last ones to support you. So if you let them talk you out of it, if you let them tell you that thing's not going to work, it's a scam, it's one of those things, it's a pyramid, I don't know why you're doing it. My dad, check this out. You'll get a kick out of this. My dad said, you guys own all of these businesses. You got your master's degree. You have your own training business. Why are you doing that? Marie's over there laughing. She knows. He said, why are you doing that? Why are you guys doing that for pennies? He was talking about the residual income, right? And then I had to explain it, Dad. It's like a few pennies here, a couple dollars here, a couple dollars here, and it's going to add up. And I told my dad something I said, Dad, it's because you don't see what I see. Period. I didn't argue with him. I didn't say, no, but you don't get it. Nope. I said, Dad, you don't see what I see. That's it. Because guess what? Not everybody's going to see it. Remember? He owns businesses, but they own him. He can barely leave any of the businesses alone. He has to be there all the time. But people that were in that generation, it was different. But they paved the way for this generation to be able to do what they're doing now. We're in a gig economy. People want to work from home. But if you go to someone with no or little belief, they're not going to believe in it. Because they're going to say, wait a second, you don't sound too confident, or you don't sound like you believe it's going to work for you. So why should I even try? Because guess what? If you say you can, you're right. And if you say you can't, you're right. Think about it. Here's another story. There's these two brothers one day sitting outside. And Mr. Casey Carter, do not type it in the chat. There's these two brothers sitting outside one day, and they're looking up at the birds flying. And they look at each other, and one of them says, hey, wouldn't it be crazy if we could be just like the birds and we could fly? And he looks at him and he goes, interesting. Okay. So there's two high school dropouts sitting next to each other that are brothers, looking up at the birds and say, hey, wouldn't it be nice? And then we have airplanes, and they're known as the Wright brothers. Everybody told them they were crazy. Everybody told them it wasn't going to work. Everybody was like, you want to be like birds? You're going to get into a contraption that looks like a little like kites and stuff put together, and you're going to get into it and you're going to fly like the birds. Yeah, good luck. You think those people started flying on planes after we got planes? I would say so. But why did that work for them? Why did it work for them? Because they believed that it would. They believed it would work for them. Henry Ford, he invented the assembly line. He believed it would work. He believed that there was a better way. He believed in going to the next level. Think about it. Your belief has to take you from point A to point B. And with this industry, with this business, think about it. If you don't believe in yourself at the beginning because you've never done anything like this before, it's okay. Your mentors will believe in you until you believe in yourself. And I'm speaking from 100% experience. Mr. Lewis can attest to this. Mr. Thomas can attest to this. Anyone. When we first started, I was just excited. Like, I didn't even know what was going to happen. I was just excited. Like the guy said yesterday, this is a dream come true, right? There's bills that we always got to pay, and I get paid off those bills. That's all I needed to hear. But Mr. and Mrs. King, Mr. Thomas, the Fresno team, everybody believed in us when we didn't believe in ourselves. I woke up every day so excited, and then I would go and get rejected by friends and family, and then at night I'd want to quit again. That's entrepreneurship. You're gonna go through stuff, and every night before you lay your head on the pillow, you're gonna say, is this really for me? Can I really do this? Am I doing the right thing? 100%. And if you don't have those doubts, there's something wrong with you. Just kidding. But at least even a little bit, you have that little voice in your head. That's not you. That's not you. Read Outwitting the Devil. That voice is not you. You are here for a reason. If you're hearing my voice right now, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. There's some people that didn't make it onto this call today. Some people that didn't wake up today. Some people that aren't making it into 2021 with us. If you woke up today, like I said, you still have a purpose. If you're not dead, you're not done. 100%. If you're here, there's a reason. There's a reason. There's people that we've met that we would have never met if it wasn't for this business. Think about all the things that this business has given you besides money. What has it given you? If I were to ask you, Akiko, what are the 3 things? Willie Crib, what are the 3 things? Ishmael, Sensational, Chris, Casey, Miss Catherine, Efren, what are the 3 things? What are the 3 things that this business gave you that money can't buy? friendships all over the world. If I want to go to Australia, I got Miss Collins out there. If I want to go to San Diego, Mr. Lewis is out there. If I want to go to the East Coast, I got East Coast people out there. If I want to go to Florida, Sherry-Ann's out there. I didn't pay for that. The confidence. You can't pay for the confidence. It comes by doing this business. Personal development. How much has your mentality changed by being in this business? We're listening to like Eric Thomas every day, Jim Rohn every day, Tony Robbins every day. Just think about the difference in the way you think now. And then now, if you think about going back to the old way, just being 9 to 5, not having a backup, not having a plan B, you're just like, what is wrong with you? Like, I don't get it. How do you think that? Because we're doing personal development, our thinking is totally different, and you have to understand that. So when we're talking to people, that belief and that posture has to be there, yes, but just understand those people are where you used to be. So if you come to someone and say, hey, why aren't you doing a home-based business? This is like the best industry. It creates more millionaires than real estate does. Don't you get it? Blah, blah, blah. No, they don't get it, because it's not how they were taught. They're where we used to be. So when you talk to people, think about it. How did I used to think back then? Because I'll tell you, I 100% didn't think like I do now. Nothing close to it. And I'm glad, because it has been evolving. Think about it. 2021 is coming. There's people that are saying, oh my God, I can't wait until 2021. And I look at them and I say, why? Why can't you wait? Oh my God, I can't wait for all this stuff to be over. 2020 was just crazy, blah, 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 blah. And I say, okay, that's great. So by the clock ticking into another year that you don't even know if you're going to be here for, you're excited because you think by the clock striking 12 on January 1st that everything is going to change or go back to the old normal. Nothing changes unless you change here. This is where it changes. So just because 2021's around the corner doesn't mean it's going to change everything for us. This is how our brain works. When you wake up in the morning, and if you say, you know what, today's going to be a crappy day. It's just, I don't want to wake up today. I hate the alarm clock. Can I just go back to bed? I don't even know what I'm waking up for, blah, 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 blah. There's all these little factory workers in your head. If you've seen the movie Inside Out, that cartoon movie, you know what I'm talking about. So there's all these little factory workers in your head. As soon as you say something, your wish is my command. If you've seen The Secret, it's like a genie. Your wish is my command. If you say it's going to be a crappy day, your little factory workers will find everything they can to make it come true. Everything, no matter what you do, because you already claimed it in the morning. Now, on the flip side, if you say, hey, this is going to be an amazing morning. I'm going to have the best day. I don't know what's going to happen today. I just know I'm blessed. I woke up today. I'm so thankful. And it's going to be a great day, because guess what? Any day above ground is a great day. And that's what Mr. Thomas says all the time. I visited my grandmother and my aunt yesterday at the cemetery. They didn't make it to today. They're not here. They're not going into 2021. And I know there's people on this line that have lost people. And I'm looking at one of them right now, but I don't want to call you out. But there's loved ones that have been lost that are not going to be able to come with us. You're still here. There's a reason. There's a reason you are on this call. There's a reason you are hearing my voice right now. Stop waking up like it's an accident. Stop it. It's not an accident. This is not, there's no dress rehearsals. This is it. It's showtime. It's been showtime. I look back and I'm like, how did I get to 3.0 already? Where did my 2.0s go? Like, what is going on? Think about it. We can't even believe how old we are right now. And you're just like, what the HE double hockey sticks did I do with my life, right? Where did it go? You're still here. And if you're here right now, especially on this call, you know why you're here. You know what your purpose is. Your purpose is to serve and help others. I was talking to my husband yesterday. We took out about, well, we didn't take out, well, we were like driving, so we had time. So about 30 minutes of the car ride, we talked, and I asked my husband, I said, where are we going? Where are we going? And I like to do that every so often just to see if we're on the same page and we're headed the same direction. Because guess what? You can be married to someone and you can be working for two different things, and you can be going like this versus going like this. So I asked him, where are we going? And guess what we did? We laid out our whole plan for 2021 in 30 minutes, and that's all it took. And I felt so much better and aligned with him because I knew that we were on the same page and that we're working towards the same thing. Do you know what you're working towards? Have you taken time out, 30 minutes, no distractions, or even 20, even 15, it doesn't matter. Have you taken time out and set your goals and expectations for 2021? Start expecting stuff from the world. When you tell yourself in the morning, hey, it's going to be a great day, those factory workers, the foreman says, hey, did you hear? Did you hear? All right, great day, all this stuff. That's what's going to happen. They get to work. Whatever you tell yourself is going to happen. Start expecting stuff from life. Start expecting that you're going to have a great life. Start expecting it. Stop waking up on accident. You woke up today. There's people that drag themselves out of bed, and guess what? I used to drag myself out of bed. I still have some days I'm like, it's so cold outside, I don't want to get up. But guess what? You get up anyway. You get up out of bed anyway. Why? Because you have a purpose. You have a calling. This is not for the few that choose. It's not for the chosen few. It's for the few that choose. It's not for the chosen few. It's for the few that choose. And guess what? Does everybody make it to SVP? No, but I bet you everybody wants to. Does everybody make it to RVP? No, but I bet you everybody wants to. Same thing with RD, same thing with ETL, even with CQ. As simple as it is, there's people that come in, oh my God, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. And then the next day you call, we're sorry, the caller you're trying to reach is not available. What? Where'd you go? It's been 24 hours. It's gonna happen, but you have to believe it. You have to go all in with this business. It surprises me. It's normal, and it does happen with this industry, but the people that come in and then 24 hours later, they're like, I don't know, I don't think this is for me. You didn't even try yet. You just started. You just started. Tell me what CQ means. Like, you just started. At least give yourself a fair shot. People are willing to go to school for years. I spent my whole life in school. Thank God I didn't go for my doctorate yet, or I'd still be there. And then I'd still be paying off the loan, right? Think about it. People spend years and years and years going to school, going to college, doing all of this stuff, which is great. It's fine. But that's not going to make you wealthy. That's not going to give you financial freedom. You're going to spend years paying off the loans. And think about it. We give school 10, 20, 30, 40 years without any return, without expecting to be paid in school, without expecting for a guaranteed job after you graduate, because guess what? No guarantees, right? When I got these 2 degrees, I got this one, came out, the job was like $15 an hour, went back, it was like 17 to 25. And I was like, what is going on? This is not okay. This is not okay. Why do we don't even give this business like 24 to 48 hours or 30, 60, 90 days, but we'll spend years in school without any guarantees at the end. Nothing's guaranteed. We got to work for it. We got to make it happen. There's 3 types of people, and this is the last thing, and I'm going to finish up. There's 3 types of people in the world. So the first type of person sees the swimming pool and they're like, nope, I can't swim. I'm not going in the water. It's too cold. I don't have my bathing suit. I'm not ready. I need my goggles. I can't do this. I'm not going in. I'm just going to sit here on the side and watch everybody else have fun and swim. That's first type of person. So you can write this down. First type of person. Second type of person. Let me dip my toe in. Let me check the water. And if it's cold, I'll think about it. If it's warm, I'll go in. I'll try it out. I'll try it out. And as soon as they dip their toe in the water, nope, it's too cold. I'm not going in the water. I'm not going swimming. Sorry, I can't do this. So they literally dipped their toe in and then they jumped out. They like bailed, okay? Now the third type of person sees the swimming pool and they know that it's gonna be cold. They know that it's gonna be uncomfortable. They know that they have to have a different change of clothes for it. They know. But they say, guess what? I can't wait to jump in the pool. I can't wait to go swimming. I can't wait to get in there. I can't wait to be in the water. I can't wait to float, and I can't wait to be free. Which type are you? Are you the first person that sees it and automatically says no? Are you the second type of person that dips your toe in, you're going to get to CQ, ETL, and then you're going to dip? Or are you the third type of person that you see the vision? You see where you're going. You see your end goal. You say, look, it's RVP or bust. It's SVP or bust. Like, I'm here. I'm not giving up on my family and my goals, because the same reason that got you started is the reason you need to hold on to, because at the first person that tells you no, if you give up, you're letting somebody's opinion dictate your and your family's future. 100%. Do not leave your future in the hands of other people. They're not going where you're going. Mr. Thomas always says, some of us can't go where he's going in 2021. Guess what? Everybody that's hearing my voice right now, we're going into 2021. We're going into 2021. You did not go through this HE double hockey sticks during 2020 to give up at the end and not go into 2021 getting what you want. It's time to stop playing around with your life. Stop waking up on accident. Stop acting like it's a dress rehearsal and get to work. It's simple. That's all we got to do is get to work. That's it. If you guys need help, you can reach out to me. I'll help you. I don't care. This is what we're here for. We're all going. We're all on the same ship. We're all going the same direction. We're all going to get there. We're all getting there. We busted our butts in 2020. We had to figure out so much stuff in 2020, but guess what? We're going into 2021 a completely different person. And just remember, you're here for a reason. You woke up today. Do not waste this day. Go help somebody. Find somebody that needs help. There's a lot of people out there that are looking for something. It might not be this, that's fine. But our objective is to show them that we have something. We have to believe it for ourselves. So my question to you is, do you believe? Do you believe in where you're going? Do you know where you're going in 2021? Do you believe that you can do it? Do you believe that this is for you? Do you believe that your family deserves better? Do you believe that you deserve better? Because you're only going to get in life what you believe. So I'm telling you to start believing. I don't care what anybody else says. If you don't believe in yourself, you text me and I will call you champ. I say, okay, champ. All right, beautiful. Okay, gorgeous. All right, boss. And people that know me, you know it. I talk to people. I don't even call people by their names anymore. I say, okay, champ. Why? Because I'm speaking life into them. I'm believing in them for them until they believe in themselves. Mr. Thomas, every morning, good morning, superstar. Good morning, superstar. That's his thing. He has those days for everybody too. So it's time you start believing in yourself. Enough BS, like we don't have time for that. We got a lot of stuff to do in 2021. We have a lot of families to financially free in 2021, and we have a lot of mental prisons that we have to break people out of. So if you're going with me, type in the chat, I'm going with you. And with that, Mr. Thomas, I'll pass the call back over to you. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, look at, she got the crown today. Look at her. Woohoo! Do you believe? 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 If not, start believing. Start believing. Start believing. Start believing. Mr. Christopher Anderson, good seeing you this morning, sir. Miss Collins out in Australia, thank you. Melissa Vaughn, yes, 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 I'm going with you. Mr. Winston, believe. There you go. There you go. There you go. Miss Pat Robinson, I'm going with you. Yes, can we give her the crown of righteousness? What a great call today. I'm going with you, Mr. Christopher. Thank you. Definitely going. All right, TJ. Thank you. Wow. Woo, Mr. Dave Culver. Sensation. I'm going with you. Hallelujah. Hey, woo, on fire. Is she on fire or what? Do you believe? Do you believe? Do you believe? Start believing. Start believing. Hey, if you look, you got to go into 2021 believing, because if you don't, you're going to get left behind. Do you believe? Do you believe? Do you believe? Do you believe? Let's show her some love now. Let's keep on going. Keep on going with it. Let's give her some love. My goodness, the crown, the crown, the crown, the crown. Woo! You can't blame a blind person who can't see what you see. And so many people have vision. They ain't vision. They ain't got. They're blinded. They're blinded. They're blinded. They're blinded. Even though they can see, sight is seen with. Oh my God! Let me not take away from what she just said. You know, vision is seen from in here. People have sight, but no insight. Oh my God! What a great message, Miss Natasha Ismail. What a great message! A great message today. What a great way to start the week off. If anything, you can't blame a blind person who can't see what you see. Even though they may have the sight, don't mean they can see. They still could be blinded. Wow, what a great one. Wow, what a way to start off Monday. Look, we're going into Friday is Christmas Day. However, we're working. We're still working. We don't. No. We're still working. We're still working. Tomorrow morning. Oh, tonight. Power hour. Power hour. Matter of fact, we might have a couple wink things on Power Hour. Wink. Tonight at 6:00 p.m. for 1 hour. We teach you how to make calls, because some of you are blown away by how you thought you were doing the business, but you wasn't doing the business. You might have put 10 minutes in a day, but we're going to put a whole hour in and watch the fun we have with everybody's showing themselves, making calls, setting up appointments tonight at 6:00. Now, tomorrow morning, everybody say tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning. I didn't hear you. Tomorrow morning. Great. Tomorrow morning, we're going to set aside. Tomorrow morning, I'll be your host. We're going to set up our dream board. Our dream board. Remember the dream board? Everybody look. There's my dream board. You got to get your dream board, okay? You got your dream board. Now, we're going to set up our dream board. Matter of fact, here's what I want you to do. Some of you can set it up tomorrow, or you can set it up tonight to show tomorrow. Let me say that again. You can set it up between now and tomorrow. Get it done. Get her done. Get her done. Your dream board. And we're going to talk about it tomorrow. Have it set up. Get yours done. And we're going to go through it tomorrow. Matter of fact, tomorrow, we're also going to show you some film that we had from this past weekend. I'm trying to expand your horizon. Listen, look at me. Span your mind. Span your horizon like Miss Ismail did. I'm spanning it tomorrow. We had about 1,000 people in Japan in 5 or 6 different locations, plus about 278 people on themselves, plus different locations. The whole island of Japan in 3 or 4 time zones with people all over the place. We had touched 1,000 people. We're going to show that to you tomorrow. I'm trying to show you how to expand into other countries by not even leaving home. Can you guys get to what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to set you up for a successful 2021. And I'm also got something special. I'm going to show you my goals for the last 33 years. And you wonder why I'm successful. Because I set it up to be successful. So tomorrow morning, have your dream board all filled out. Have your dream board here, have your dream board all filled out. Yep, go get your dream board. Yep, you go down to any little stationery store, get your big old sheet like this. And we're going to set up the things, get your magazine, cut up stuff. You can even write on it, whatever you want to do. But tomorrow we're setting you up for 2021 psychological, like Miss Ismail just talked about, okay? So have your dream board ready, have it filled out, ready to go. We're going to discuss what your dreams are tomorrow. Discuss what your goals are for 2021. We're going to show you, and I'm going to show you my 33 years of it. This is nothing new. Watch this. All my appointment books, forever, right there. And I'm going to talk to you tomorrow in more detail with that. So with that said, can we give Miss Natasha Ismail one more hand? One more hand. One more hand. What? One more hand, everybody. What? Hold on. My cousin Waldo want to say goodbye. What? Say what, Waldo? You want to say what? You want to say goodbye? All right. Wait, don't say nothing, Waldo. Just wave at him. Okay, Waldo, get out here, get out here, get out here. Waldo just wanted to say he got a lot out of Mr. Natasha Ismail, and he's not blind, even though his glasses are pretty thick. He said he can understand and see through what she had to say. With that said, everybody, God bless. We'll see you tonight at 6 o'clock right back here for Power Hour. Miss Natasha Ismail, wonderful job.